This is Colin McGuigan for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Matchroom's newest signing, Omari Jones in Las Vegas. Omari, first of all, delighted to see you sign with Matchroom. Why Matchroom? I spoke to Eddie and he said he was delighted to get your signature, but why Matchroom?
I feel that Matchroom was the best fit for me, and uh, they're going to definitely keep me busy. And the conversation that I had with Eddie was like right after Paris. He texted me in my DM, and the following day we met, we talked, and from that moment on, I was like, I think Matchroom's the one.
He told me he DM'd you on Instagram straight away after the Paris Olympics. What did he say?
He said, "Let's meet. I'll take the train over to Paris uh, tomorrow." And we was there. We had coffee. My mom and dad was there, and before I even talked with anybody else, I walked out of the room in the office we had. Well, at the restaurant we was at, and I told my dad, I think he might be the one before I talk to anybody else.
So, what was your parents' reaction? Because I have to be honest, Eddie isn't for everyone. A lot of people hear him, especially in America, and they go, "What is the city you're talking about?" What was your parents' reaction to meeting someone like Eddie Hearn, who's quite out there?
I feel like Eddie is somebody that gets the job done. Like no matter what they say about him, I definitely feel like he's somebody that gets the job done. As you can see, it showed he showed his interest immediately, literally right after my last fight in the Olympics. We met, so he's somebody that get the job done. That's what I had to say about him.
Who else did you meet in the run up to this? Did you meet all the major promoters in America?
I met a few other promoters, and a lot of people did talk to me, but I felt that the best fit was with Matchroom, keeping me busy and active, especially at this early part of my career. Activity is definitely important, and I don't want to be shelved or, just not being active. I want to stay in the ring, and I want to remain busy to give my fans and people a show.
When I spoke to Eddie, he compared you to Anthony Joshua. He said, in terms of your kind of mannerism, how you conduct yourself, when you hear that from someone like Eddie Hearn, what does it mean?
I feel that means a lot. I like Anthony Joshua as a person, as a fighter, but I would kind of compare myself to like a Sugar Ray Leonard, another person who came out of the Olympics, um, who was on a Wheaties box and kind of that feel. So I get where Eddie's coming at with uh, a couple different things and the way I act and carry myself. And Anthony Joshua's a great person in and outside the ring. I'm sure everybody in the UK loves him. So yeah, I understand that, and I can also see why he say that because I do see myself as the people's champion. Uh, my homecoming in Orlando, Florida, is called A Hero's Return. So after traveling the Olympics and doing what I was supposed to do, I came back and I'm debuting in my hometown.
I actually spoke to him about this. They've been doing shows in the Caribe Royale. It's kind of the perfect fit for you, right? Antonio Tarver's probably the main fighter to come out of Orlando in the last 20, 30 years. This is now passing the baton to Omari Jones. What does that feel like?
I feel that feels great. It's crazy that you mentioned Antonio Tarver because in 1996 he actually got the bronze and he was from Orlando, Florida. So it's just crazy how it's 20 like you said 20 30 years later that somebody else, a kid from Orlando, Florida is able to uh, do this now and probably do it bigger. So I'm happy to be in that position as a fighter from Orlando. It's not too many out there. You have got guys like Erickson Lubin, but I definitely plan to push Orlando and put on for my city for sure.
You see guys with Eddie in America like Shakur, like Ray Ford. How well do you know those guys? And did you have any conversations with them in the lead up to this to say, I really want to make a definite decision for myself here with Matchroom?
Well, I had conversations with just mainly my team and other outside mentorship, but I actually just talked with Ray Ford and um, yeah, I talked with him, and I really don't have a close relationship with Shakur, but I also see him at the fight in Philadelphia. He just told me congratulations, but it was a lot of outside mentorship and stuff with my lawyer that I kind of had to handle. But I knew I had that gut. It was more of me having my gut feeling like this is the one.
Well, Maury, before I let you go, just a quick one. Look down that camera and tell the UK fans that are going to watch this what they can expect from Omari Jones with Matchroom in the next 12 months.
What you can expect from Omari Jones is showing skills, power, speed, and making sure that I give you guys the best performance every time out, every time I step in the ring. Shout out to the UK.
Omar, I appreciate your time. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Yes,
bro.
sir.